Welcome to TJ's Fanatico Podcast. So glad that you're here. So glad that we're here. So glad of what's going on. We continue the series today of characteristics that men like in women. A little bit of controversy sparked over the past few days of the countdown that we've been doing with TJ's Top 10. Now, remember, you should go and find the Ace and TJ show and all of its properties like this, and subscribe to our app, subscribe to all of the stuff on Spotify and on the Apple Podcasts, all of that stuff. We need you to subscribe, hit like buttons, hit bell buttons, do whatever you got to do. We're all a family here, so we need you to do that. We would very much appreciate it. We also have a hotline. You can leave us a message. 833-ATJ-1047 is the number. 833-285-1047. Leave us a voicemail there, and if it's entertaining, we'll put it on the one of our 1,000 shows. I don't know. Riggins is here.
Hey, good morning.
And we are on number 7, the countdown of the characteristics men like in women. Number 7 is today, and that is coming up next. Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and, you know, he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Toccato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
They say there are only 2 things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
All right. You ready, Riggins?
Ready?
Here we go. Top 10 characteristics men like in women on TJ's Fanatico Podcast. The countdown so far. Number 10, we started with cleanliness. Men want women to be clean. Number 9, affectionate. Number 8, appreciative. So here we are. Number 7 for today. It's pretty self-explanatory. I've gotten a few kind of snippy messages from women and men. A couple of men have said, "You don't know what you're talking about," whatever. But I do. And people want to know, what is the source of this? The source is my head, my observations. I'm one of the leading societal profilers in the world, and I'm the source. And so this one is pretty self-explanatory. Number 7 on the top 10 list of characteristics men like in women: men like for a woman to be pretty. I know that's not supposed to be said.
Really right on the nose there.
Yeah. But it's probably one of the most obvious and I don't know. It's the most obvious, because you want to be with somebody that you're attracted to. It doesn't mean that only hot women are wanted by men. That's not the case. Pretty is different for everybody. And I really do believe in the old cliche, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I believe that. Because you look sometimes and you go, well, I mean, he thinks she's beautiful, and that's all that matters. Or she thinks that he's handsome, and that's all that matters. Now, I don't know if I'm not necessarily saying this is how you become pretty. Because that is the everybody's got a different definition of pretty, but it kind of goes along with trying to look your best.
That's probably it.
So far too often, women and men too, but mainly women, that for the purpose of this discussion, because it's about women, will almost brag about how slovenly they look. Well, I don't have time to get up in the morning and put on makeup or take a I mean, come on. What do you expect? I got kids. I can't put on, regular clothes. I'm going to be in a sweatshirt and my pajamas.
Yeah.
Hair all a mess. And they say it like it's an endearing quality about themselves. Like you're putting on airs if you make yourself look as good as you can look in the moment. If you take the time to fix yourself, then that's putting on airs. So again, it's not. You need to go around and get facial surgery and big old pair of boobs and all of that. Because Riggins, you and I differ a lot of times on what's pretty, a woman that's pretty and a woman that's not.
Yeah.
We have different tastes than women. I mean, I usually find women who are traditionally, have the traditional things that make people good looking.
Yeah. And what do I?
And you think ugly women are pretty.
You point it out to me all the time.
You remember
like
how
her? She's.
You remember mad you get when I would say, yeah, because Riggins, you like fat girls.
What do you mean when you used to say it? You say it once a week.
And that doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about here. Because, I mean, if you're fat, it doesn't mean that you're not pretty or can't be pretty. I'm just saying do the best with what you got is all I'm saying. Put in the effort. Yeah. Oh, no, what do the kids say? Put in the work. Put in the work.
Now, are these tiered by importance?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so, because I would have said pretty for you would be like number one.
No, I will say the number one that we'll get to in a few days. Number one is number one, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So there you go. See, it's not all about appearance either. I'm not a surface person.
I know there's not 5 more that are more important than pretty. I know that about you.
Stop it now, Riggins.
Okay.
You can make them think that I'm not a professional. All right, that's it for today. So the top 10 characteristics men like in women. Men like women to be pretty. Duh. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good weekend, or whatever day you're listening to this. Have a good whatever day it is. Love you, bye. Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.